Hi and welcome to Animal Watch. I'm Anneka Svenska and this week we're talking what should we be feeding our wolf dogs. About 10,000 years ago is when agriculture really started to happen, and that's when wolves started to hang around on the outskirts of our encampment begging for food. Now humans found them ever so beneficial because of course they barked and they started to guard the camp, so it was protecting them from other wild animals. They would also take them out on the hunt, and I guess they also thought they were really rather lovely to have around as well. The wolf to dog evolution wasn't just happening in looks and temperament too, but it was happening internally also. And over time, these wolf dogs were learning to process foods that it would have been very, very hard for the wolf to have processed. All that rubbishy food that us humans would have chucked out on the outskirts of our settlements. And so this brings me on to the reason for this film. What should we really be feeding our wolf dogs? Now I'm a vegan and I don't eat meat or dairy, but I would never push my beliefs onto an animal that is so clearly a carnivore. Very, very recently the wolf was added to this breed. It makes them so much closer to the real thing. They haven't had thousands of years to evolve to be able to tolerate starch more like the modern day dog. So we really shouldn't be thinking of making these dogs vegan at all. And also, even though the modern day dog has had thousands of years to evolve to become more tolerant to starch, they're still not completely tolerant to starch. So really, if we're thinking of one thing to leave out of our dog's diet, it should be starches. So I've decided to feed my wolf dogs Nature's Menu and also raw chicken on the bone. I give this to them every single day and it's the only meat in my house. Now the reason I chose Nature's Menu is I wanted a brand that was easily accessible, that I could find in my local food stores or I could find online. And they're incredibly natural. It's natural raw food and it comes to you frozen. It's exactly how a wolf would be eating its food if it was in the wild. And we all know how dog food manufacturers are really good at dressing up dog food. It looks beautiful, it's in fancy packaging, it looks wonderful. Some of it you get sucked in by its price. Oh, it must be expensive, therefore it must be really, really good. But if you were to turn over and actually take a look at some of the ingredients on the back of these packets, you could be feeding a ticking time bomb to your dog. Now I've got a lot of vegan friends that have decided to change their dogs and cats onto a vegan diet. Now I can understand the reasons why they would choose to do it, simply that they do not want to support an industry of such cruelty, because of course we know what animals go through when they're slaughtered in the abattoir. It's certainly far from being natural. However, I would argue that these animals, these are carnivores. They have come from the wolf. Cats are certainly 100% carnivores, and to actually put your beliefs onto your animal is a really unfair thing to do. Yes, it's horrible that animals are slaughtered in abattoirs, and perhaps there's a better way of finding the meat. As a vegan, I would say that's probably, not a good statement, because there really isn't a good way of obtaining meat. But at the end of the day, if you've decided to bring one of these animals into your home, you have to give it what it needs. And what it needs is a meat diet. They are carnivores through and through. You have been watching Animal Watch. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel and tune in every week where I'll be giving you some great advisory videos, some rescue videos, and some all-round fabulous wildlife TV. Bye for now.